Everybody, what is up, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you are brand new. I'm so glad to have y'all here. So I went a whole week without uploading a video, and then just a few minutes ago I uploaded my self-care video. So if you see me in the same outfit, it's because I'm doing two videos in one night, which is very, very rare. But anyway, in this video, as you can tell by the title, I wanted to share some things that I am grateful for. I know a lot of times life is hard, life sucks, life can be very hard, and it's really, really easy to focus on the negative, the hard things, and we compare ourselves to other people on social media and stuff, and it really sucks. But I have been really reflecting and just had such a rush of gratitude come over me, and I wanted to share it with you and maybe help you realize how blessed you really are. So if you're new here, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button, the like button. I'll go ahead and introduce myself. So I live in Texas. I have two girls, a 14-year-old and a 9-year-old, and I'm married to Joseph, and I also have two cats. And yes, I am a stay-at-home mom. I've been a stay-at-home mom since 2019, April of 2019. Yes, so that has been me. And yeah, I try to make some money on the side sometimes, selling stuff on Facebook and cleaning houses. So that's kind of how I make some extra income just for myself. But yeah, anyway, I want to share with y'all what I'm grateful for. I used to be really good about writing it down every night, just stuff I was grateful for, but I'll just be honest with you, I haven't been doing that in quite a while. I'd like to sit here and say I'm good in my planner and being in my planner, but I'm just not every day. I don't get to it. I don't get organized and stuff like that. But like I said, I've just been really reflecting, and you know what? We have a lot to be grateful for, and so I'm going to share what I'm grateful for lately, and I hope it inspires you or makes you think, just that we have so much to be grateful for here. Okay, so number one, I am grateful for a patient husband. Is my husband perfect? No. Nobody is, right? But my husband, one thing about him is he's very, very patient, and he's patient with me. And I can be a hard ball. I can be a hard person. I would say I'm usually like upbeat, like good mood. But if you watch my last video about self-care, I didn't really go too in depth about it, but I was like really pouring from an empty cup, and I was just like putting everybody else before myself, getting up in the morning with a messy bun and just barely getting a cup of coffee, and then I was out the door taking somebody somewhere and doing other stuff. I'm like, where was Tiffany? What did I do for Tiffany that day? And so it came to what is the word? It came to a pit stop. I don't even know the right word. But there came a breakdown one day. So it was a Saturday, and I was feeling like really sad. And I've just been kind of depressed. And I wouldn't say I'm not suicidal or anything like that. But I had just like a cloud hanging over my head. That's the best way I can describe it. I've just been the last few weeks. And I call my sister. That's one thing I do when I'm sad is I call my sister. And we call each other. And usually, well, all the time I would say, I feel better after I've talked to her. So yeah, we both were being kind of down, and we both felt amazing after that phone call. But it didn't fix everything. I still kind of was irritated. I was just real irritated that day. And it was a Saturday, and I went to make pancakes for my kids on a pan that we've had. We need a new pan. We have a few, and we've been using the same pan for everything, for steaks and everything. And I went to make pancakes for my girls, and they were just burning. They were not turning out good, and I was not having it, and I was grumpy, and Penelope was by me, and I was just like, ugh, I hate this pan, and I was just a bad mood, bad mood. And, you would expect that, and my husband was in the room too, and he's just listening to me, and instead of him reacting, I don't know if God's been working on him or what, but instead of him reacting and yelling back at me and losing his patience, he was very patient with me, and he said, well, I guess we need to go go to Walmart and get a new pan today then, if that one's giving you so much trouble. And, I recognized in that moment that I recognized that I was being a difficult person and impatient. I am not patient like he is, so God gave me a patient husband. And I just recognized also in that moment that he was being really patient with me. And so I reflected about that. And then later that day, we were at a restaurant or somewhere, and I told him, I said, thank you for being patient with me. I wanted him to know that I realized how patient he was being with me, because an ordinary person would probably react, give me back whatever I'm dishing out, right? Because I was just grumpy. I was just saying, oh, this pan, oh, I hate this pan, and I was just being grumpy. I wasn't being a pleasant person to be around, and any person would probably react in a bad way. But he was patient with me. He was like, well, we better go get a new pan today. So, a patient husband, number one. Also, my husband's getting a lot of points in this video. Number two is I'm grateful for a hard-working husband. My husband works very hard, has a hard, demanding job, and he doesn't really complain. He doesn't get much time off, and he doesn't complain, and he's a good provider. He never complains about it. He just wants to do the best and give the girls and me the best life he can. So I'm grateful for a hard-working husband. He's not lazy at all. And lazy people turn him off, and I just like that about him. I really admire that he's a hard-working person. Okay, number three. Okay, I'm thankful that my tree, which if y'all saw that video where part of the tree fell on my roof, again, I want to express how grateful I am that I had no animals back there in the backyard that got hurt. It didn't harm me and my daughters. It didn't fall on us on our side of the house. It didn't cause any damage, so I'm grateful for that. Okay, number four. I am grateful for a good friend, and a good friend, my best friend I'm talking in particular, is my friend Bree. She's been my friend since high school, where we ran cross country together. And something to know about me is I'm half and half. I do like one part to be social and stuff, but a big part of me likes to be a loner. I like to come home. I like to be in my bed watching my movies. Like, I just like to chill at home and stuff I do like to go out. There's a part of me that likes to go out and shop, and do that, but I really like to be at home. And the older I get, I feel like the more I like to be at home. And also going back to that depression part where I was talking about where I've been sad, and my friend Bree was in town and she asked me to go out with her and meet her. But because I was so depressed, I just kind of explained to her, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling well mentally. I don't think I'm going to be able to see you when you're in town. We did end up seeing each other for just a few minutes because she gave me an outfit. She came by my house and dropped me an outfit. And I really realized about Bree that I really should, I'm not even going to cry, but I really should have met with her, longer and talked with her. I felt God speaking to me. We can have friends, right? But there's very few friends that you have that after you get done talking to them, you just feel like a better person. You feel like good. You feel like they add something to your life. So I feel like it was kind of wrong of me to decline at not seeing her the first time she asked me to go out. But I was all in my feelings at the moment. But I feel like I should have gone, because I think it really would have helped me, internally and socially, because every time after I see her, I feel better. I just feel better. And I love people like that, where after you've talked to them or had a conversation, you walk away just feeling great. And that's what Bree does for me. She makes me feel great. And I listen to her, she listens to me, and we have our lives have a lot of similarities. So we're able to help each other out with a lot of things. So I love you, Bree. I don't know if she watches, she may watch some videos, but anyway, I wanted to say that. I wanted to say I think you should have a few friendships are really important, and you should nurture those friendships and be grateful for those friendships. Because I know on a regular basis I really don't go out that much, but when Bree's in town, I think it's good to see her because, she, like I said, she really adds to my life. I feel like she adds. Okay, number 5 is my girls, which I mean, a lot of people are gonna say, most of us are gonna say we're grateful for our kids, right? But I wanted to say something specific that I'm grateful for my girls. I came home. I had like a migraine all day last week, and it just totally defeated me. Like I just couldn't do anything with the migraine I had. All I wanted to do that day was stay in bed. I dropped my husband off at work. I could hardly keep my eyes open to concentrate on the road. I told the girls as soon as I got back home, I said, you know what, girls, I don't think I'm even going to be able to make dinner tonight or whatever. And they were so understanding and like caring. And they were like, Mom, and they were asking me if I'm okay. And like, I'm just grateful that I have daughters that are so caring and like they know like, okay, Mom's not well. Mom needs a break. And they just like, they took care of themselves that night. They checked on me, and I drank a lot of water and I felt better a few hours later. But I just want to say I'm so grateful that they're so understanding and they're such great daughters. Okay, number 6 is my YouTube community. I am so grateful for y'all. I am so grateful for all the friends I've made. I've made so many connections and people I've met, and it's really helped me. And like I said, because I'm not a person that goes out that much, it really makes me feel good to talk to people online. Like, the thing I like most about YouTube is like you talk to people, like you have conversations with people. And sometimes you'll have conversations with people through Instagram about a video you did, or just chit-chatting, or they're a friend you made through YouTube and you're just chatting to them through Instagram as well. And I just love that. I love communicating with people and conversations and being able to relate to y'all. And I'm just so grateful for anybody that watches my videos. I'm grateful for the friends I've made all over the world. And I'm grateful that I'm still here. I mean, I love this. This is a hobby for me, but I just love YouTube, and I feel like it's been such a blessing. So, and okay, I'm going to say another part is I'm not really on YouTube. At first, I was more on YouTube for like hoping that I would like, make money and stuff like that, and maybe as a make it big on YouTube. But now I'm just like, I'm more like content. I mean, if that were to happen, that's cool. But like, I really just love making videos and content and seeing what I can create. And if people are able to relate to me, then that's great. If they're not, that's okay. But I just feel like, what am I trying to say? I just feel like it's a good hobby for me. And like I'm a very creative person, so I love being creative. I love reaching out to people. So YouTube is really just a blessing. It's a great thing for me to do, and it's really helped me get out of my shell as well. Hey, that rhymes. Okay, number 7, I am grateful for books and the library. Now, the library is something new for me and my daughters. I haven't like regularly been taking them to the library, and something came over me like a month ago to like, oh, it'd be good if they read more, and we just went to the library. So I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but we've been going, we've been getting DVDs and books, and it's really been helping everybody in the family. And also just reading in general, because by nature I am not a reader. But I want to be. I want to be more educated. I want to be a reader. So I'm trying to make myself a reader. But anyway, I got this book, A Wedding on Lilac Lane, y'all, from Dollar Tree. I just finished it yesterday. It is a romance novel, and it is so good. It is by the author, I probably just said that, Hope Ramsey. And yes, so I loved it. I feel like it's adding to my life. So anything that's adding to my life, I think is a blessing. And also the girls have told me that they're really enjoying going to the library and checking out books. And we also watch documentaries. We get DVDs. Abigail loves to watch National Geographic and about animals. Oh, we watched a National Geographic about Titanic because me and her are both kind of obsessed with the Titanic. So we really enjoyed that. Okay. Number 8, I am just thankful for a new day, albeit every new day that I get from the Lord, that I'm able to open my eyes, that God's giving me a chance to get in touch with somebody, or what are we doing with our lives. So I'm thankful. Thank you, God, for just letting me wake up, letting me be with my girls another day, and my kitties, and just it's a blessing. It's just really a blessing. Okay, number 9. I'm also grateful for alone time, time to reflect, be thankful, and okay, that's it. Okay, number 10, the last one. I just want to say this again. I said this before that I'm grateful for this, but I want to say I am grateful to be a stay-at-home mom. As most of you know, I have worked most of my life, and I was a struggling single mom, and now I'm able to be a stay-at-home mom. I am thinking, I do have thoughts to be a waitress and stuff like that. Like, I was thinking about doing that in October or something, just to earn a little extra cash, or something. And I do kind of miss the part about working out, going out in the public and working is, I just felt like it was such a community, because I used to work in the mall, and you knew everybody's name, they knew you, it was just like family. So I missed the social aspect about being more social when I was working, because sometimes being a stay-at-home mom can be a little lonely. Sometimes it can. It hasn't been lonely this summer because I've been with my girls, but when they go back to school, it probably will get lonely. I mean, I have my cats, and my husband works a lot, but I want to say overall I'm blessed, and I'm thankful to be a stay-at-home mom. I never imagined being a stay-at-home mom or being a caretaker or manager of a house would be so much work. I never knew it. I feel like I'm extremely busy, especially with Penelope having volleyball and Abigail, and they have different school events, and I'm a taxi driver most of the time, so I'm extremely busy. But I also know it is a blessing, and if I didn't have my husband here to work and take care of us, I would miss all this stuff, like going to Penelope. I wouldn't be able, if I was a working mom, I wouldn't be able to go to Penelope's volleyball games probably, and I would have to miss some stuff. So I'm very fortunate that in this time frame right now, I'm able to go to all these things, all the kids' stuff. So, because I do remember in the past when I was working at the Chinese restaurant, I would have to call my dad or my mom to go to their school events and stuff, just because I couldn't be there. So anyway, those are 10 things I'm currently grateful for. Of course, I'm grateful for my family, like I mentioned, my husband, my daughters. But I wanted to say something specific about them that I was grateful for. Like, I'm grateful that I have a patient husband, because I am not a patient husband. I'm grateful I have a hardworking husband. Now, I am hardworking. I'm not a lazy person, so that we have in common. I'm grateful that my girls, not just that I have my girls, but that they're understanding, and they understand that when mama's not feeling good and needs a break, they can take care of things in the house and get themselves some dinner and stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, let's keep this grateful attitude going. Let me know, do you write your grateful list every night, what you're grateful for, or do you just let it sit and reflect in your head while you're drinking your coffee? That's what I've been doing lately. And go ahead and down in the comments, name at least 2 things you are grateful for today. It'll really make you feel better. If you want to name more than 2 things, that would be great, because there's a lot to be grateful for. Yeah, let's keep this going. What are you grateful for? And thank y'all so much for watching. We're right at 19 minutes about, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.